Let's do the whole thing that we do with the Sundays with the something, and that something's Fiasco. That's the best intro we've ever had.
Yeah.
We're playing what Danny Mee's Fiasco that he wrote, or
No.
Mufasa's Fiasco
it's
that he wrote. I forgot who said that.
Me and Elephant, I sent you the document list in a private message at one point.
That you did. I'm pulling it up.
Cool.
I'm trying to find it.
It was a G-Doc, so search for...
Oh, yeah, here it is. Wait for it.
The Mongols.
Yeah, wait for it, the Mongols.
Yep.
Sorry, did you think I was just doing a really long ellipses there?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna... I didn't know if you were...
Wait for it?
Wait, where the fuck did Danny go?
I don't know.
Okay, he's back.
He's graced us with our presence.
I sworn I hit mute, but I guess it's too close to the end button. I was like, it's really quiet.
Yeah, that would never happen.
Right, exactly.
It's almost as if I hit mute, or excuse me, it's almost as if I hit exit instead of mute.
It's almost like I hit reverse mute.
Reverse mute. Everyone can only hear you.
Hey, Mufasa.
Hey, Basket, how you doing?
Where the hell did they go?
Basket.
That's another one of
In my
those.
basket case, I'm a basket case. I am.
That's hilarious.
Did I get the name wrong? Is that not Basket?
It's Mallory over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mallory. I'm sorry. I thought that
Sorry, we confused you with the one woman who regularly shows up here.
Did you think it was weird that when I spoke, Danny Singh is the one who lights up?
Well, I'm on mobile, so I didn't see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy,
right.
Danny, you're sure sounding weird lately.
Yeah, are you sure you're not a dick?
Puberty is crazy, am I right?
Okay. Discord open, please, on my computer so that I can paste everything and do what I need to do.
I need 2 shirts.
T-shirt and what?
I can wear my red one.
Yeah, I upgraded my computer's OS and now it runs really, really slow. So it's no end of frustration for me.
What kind of CPU do you have?
Intel.
Can you be a little more specific?
About this Mac.
It's green. It's on the inside of the computer. Is any of this helping?
CPUs aren't green.
Yeah, aren't they gold or black?
They're usually like silver with gold on the bottom.
Oh, you know, that's probably the problem then.
Please never let Elephant build a PC.
I hope this never gets out where I work, because I technically work for an IT department.
I don't have a job, so I don't have to worry about that.
Now, to be fair, I don't build computers, so that should help.
Alright, next step is to put the thermal paste inside the CPU socket, as everyone. Please never do that. That will completely ruin your motherboard. It's supposed to go on top of the CPU.
So, do you want to share the document that has the stuff in it?
Sure. I'm just setting up the OBS for this because I had one on the old streaming computer, and this new one does not. So here we go. All right. I've copied the link. I'm pasting it in the game room.
Okay, so who is the one who doesn't know how Fiasco works? Dale Jr.?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, so basically...
What's going on in the background there?
Someone's watching a pirate movie.
That was SpongeBob meme. Somebody's watching SpongeBob in the background.
Anyway, Danny, continue.
Sorry.
Well, Danny, continue.
Danny, continue.
Danny!
Daniel.
Continue. Did I lose all my lives?
No,
That wasn't
you
Danny who was
no,
waiting-
I think you.
No, you
muted
just
yourself.
quit. You just need to load your save.
Yep. Drat.
It's up,
My
down,
memory
down,
card's
left, right, BA, select start.
I was responding. It seems like there's somebody in the chat that had a question about what we do. So I was just kind of giving him a couple of things. And while I'm on mute, and then I switch to the chat, I actually have to re-enter the room and then hit unmute to unmute. So, sorry.
Wow, that's weird.
So could you please explain how the game works now?
Okay, so Fiasco is an improv game that is based on rules of the dice. So there are for everybody who's playing, you roll 4 dice.
Wait, does it depend on what D number dice they are, or
D6.
And
Damn
we
it.
have a dice rolling bot in here. That's one of the things Drew Carey does.
sweet?
Cool, awesome.
So, I was about to grab my dice.
Okay, so what happens is you take everybody rolls 4, so there's 4 for everybody. You make a pool of all these dice, and then there are 4 categories: relationships, needs, locations, and objects. And then you take turns picking one of the numbers that got rolled, and then you select from those numbered dice in the thing. So, for example, if one of the numbers that was rolled was 2, I would pick entry number 2 from the 6 categories under relationships. And that's your relationship with the person below you, your neighbor. So if I picked a 2, I would choose estranged siblings, Russian Orthodox priest and painter of icons, emissary of the Khan and local ruler who can't afford to pay tribute, high-ranked but incompetent product of nepotism, and the ideal candidate who is passed over, blacksmith and clueless apprentice, or carefree traveling poet and secretly illiterate scribe.
Wait, where the fuck did Danny go?
He's got to mute. He has to leave and then come
Not
back.
Danny, Dan.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Dale.
Dale.
Where the fuck did Dale go?
I don't know.
Oh, he wrote in the main chat, sorry, but this sounds way too complicated for me.
It probably really isn't.
It's way less complicated when you play it, but it sounds daunting to hear it. I remember feeling that way the first time as well. Now, I'm only going to be able to stay on for like 5 or 10 more minutes. So, unfortunately, like I was saying before, I don't think I have enough time to complete all the acts.
Okay. Let's see. How many people do we have besides Danny? 3? That's still enough to play Fiasco.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, Danny, if you want to sit in and provide color commentary while we do this. I don't want to exclude you.
Oh, I'm color commentary all the way.
All right.
All right.
So it looks like 3 of us.
So how many dice do we roll, or are we at that stage yet?
12.
Wait, roll 12 dice. Alright.
There we go.
All right. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Wait a goddamn minute.
What?
That doesn't seem random.
It is.
What do you mean it doesn't? Well, it sorts them.
Oh.
You know how in the beginning of certain shows it'll have one of those disclaimers. If the following series of numbers resembles your social security number, that was purely coincidental. Wink, wink. Also, I just leased out a motorhome in your name. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Happy.
are we going to go in order?
Yeah, why not?
Me and Elephant start. Why is this Discord updating like 20 times?
Because fuck you.
Why did iTunes just open? I told it to close. Why is it opening?
Could need the recording of this later.
All right. So, me and Elephant, you want to pick your first. Well, first of all, we got to write the numbers down so we can edit them.
I've got them on the stream here.
I know, but we got to be able to cross them out so we know what's left.
Got it.
All right. So, me and Elephant, your first dice, and then your relationship with me.
Okay, I'm going to. I will take.
Roll some more dice. Mark just showed up.
Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Aloha.
You know how to play Fiasco?
No idea.
Well,
Fiasco.
Do we have to roll more dice now that Mark's here?
if he wants to play, yes.
It's basically just everything goes wrong in the game.
Okay.
All right, 4 more dice. Okay, so amend your dice tracker to have that extra 2, 3, 3, 5. And then I think me and Elephant, you and I should pick first, just so everybody knows, kind of gets a feel for what goes on.
That works for me.
Oh, so it's one of those
Damn it,
things where stuff goes wrong and you try and fix it? Am I presuming?
No, it's just it goes wrong, and that's what's funny about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically
So is it like a
survive.
normal? Is it a normal story or?
Kind of like the scenario that we're using is one that I wrote called "Wait for It," the Mongols.
Okay.
And I always forget this one. If I take a number, does that select the category it comes out of, or the subcategory? If that makes sense.
The subcategory.
Okay.
So if you if you picked a 2, for example, under relationships, you could pick from any of the 6 categories, but it has to be that number 2. So if you did family, it would be a strange siblings. If you did religion, it would be Russian Orthodox priest and a pain rabbi.
Well, then I'm taking a 2, buddy.
All right. And can you write this stuff down? Because my Discord is not working on my computer. And then just remember, since you've written that, just edit the message and cross the 2 out. So what is your relationship with me?
Oh, I'm a. You're a blacksmith and his clueless apprentice, so I guess you're a blacksmith and I'm your clueless apprentice.
Okay, that works.
Or I don't know if it's the other way around or not.
It can be either.
All right, you can be the blacksmith. I play clueless so well.
Okay. I am going to take a 4. And I'm going to be a disapproving parent, and Crucible is going to be my ambitious child.
Well, so I'm guessing I'm picking next.
Yes.
I'll take a 6.
Is someone writing down the relationships?
Shit.
I'm not, because my Discord isn't working. Should I just write it down on pen and paper? And then
I'll take a 6 then.
Okay. I need a pen. Okay, let me get down here so I can write this.
It's fine.
Okay, so you're taking a 6. So what are you going to be? And then what is Mark going to be? Because it's your relationship.
Where's the 6 and whatever?
It's in that Google Doc.
Go in the Google Doc and look under relationships, and then anything that is a subcategory 6 you can pick.
Mufasa, what was your relationship again?
Disapproving parent and ambitious child.
And who was that with?
That was with Crucible.
Well then, I'm a secret pagan.
Oh, you and Mark are secret pagans?
Yeah, yeah. That's why we're in covenant. You're disapproving of me.
That's perfect.
Yours also fits your name on a tangent. Anyway, I am headed out, guys.
See you later, fucker.
Peace out, dickhead.
See you, Danny. Hopefully we'll get the stream up and you can see what mischief we created.
The stream is up. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, you can watch it.
Only on whoseline.club.
Just gotta advertise the website like we advertise literally everything. Sponsored by Kino.
And the Reese's Totally Outrageous Blizzard only at Dairy Queen. Okay, so Mark.
Yeah?
So me and Mark are secret pagans?
Yes. Now, Mark, your relationship with me and Elephant. Pick a die and pick a number 6.
Sorry, I just found the page. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here.
So,
okay.
If I've got this right, there are 3 1s, 2 2s, 3 3s, a 4, and 3 5s available. There are no more 6s.
Yeah, because I took the only 6.
Darn Crucible, taking the only 6.
Okay,
there are 2s?
Yeah, there are 2s left, right?
I'll take a 2.
There are 2s.
There are 2 2s.
All right. Now there's going to be 1 2. So, what is your 2?
Let's see. It says, what is it? Family, religion, politics, war.
Yeah, like some sort of relationship.
What am I getting a 2 in?
Any of the subcategories.
So
Got it.
there's 6
Okay.
categories with 6 sub-entries. You pick any sub-entry that's number 2.
Got it. Let me look here. Okay, what is nepotism?
Nepotism. It's when like say that John owns a business and he has a really good employee named Sam, but he instead of picking Sam to do something important, he picks his son Bob. That's nepotism.
Got it.
You picking that?
Okay, so it's war and the 2 of war.
2. You said 2. So so one of you is a high ranked but incompetent product of nepotism, and then Mean Elephant is the other one. The ideal candidate who was passed over.
Oh, Mean Elephant. That makes perfect sense for his character being a product of nepotism.
Oh, because I'm clueless apprentice. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh. Huh.
All right, so we've got all the relationships down, right?
Yes. Now we do needs.
So what am I?
Basically, you're the guy who was passed over for the blacksmith apprenticism, and we're both pagans.
I passed out.
You were passed over,
Passed
Yeah.
over. Okay.
and I'm set up to
So
be,
does that technically mean
another.
I'm good at it, but nobody let me try?
Yes. That's what that means.
Got it. Awesome.
All right.
Just making sure I got everything here.
No, that's fine. It takes some getting used to, but it's really fun to do. So now we do.
It sounds
needs.
like it.
Yeah. Now we do the needs, which is after relationships. So
Got it.
same
Found it.
story. Whatever numbers are left, you pick from them, and it's the same thing. So, Mean Elephant, what is your need?
Oh, and also, like, it makes sense because I'm King Crucible and Mufasa is my. Like, I'm gonna be next.
Let's see here. So I don't know if that helps. I always try to pick the one first and then see what number I want. If that's cheating, I don't want to be right.
It's not cheating.
There is no such thing as cheating in improv.
This is true.
Yeah, it's not cheating. Remember when we did that first one with the news thing? I totally picked Sky Chopper 6 because it was a 6.
I just love that there's an against the Chazar who got you into this mess.
Yeah, this is great.
I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to pick the other two, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 1, 2 left. I'll take it.
Right.
What you need, man?
I need freedom. I need freedom
From a
from
friend?
a friend by helping them cover up a crime.
Paganism?
Perhaps.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so you've taken the 2. So there's 1s, 3s, a 4, and 5s.
Yeah, that's your choice up next, Mufasa.
Mm-hmm. 1s, 3s, 4, and 5. I'll take a 3, and I'll do against the Tsar who got you into this mess.
But that's you.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you
you're the
hate
blacksmith, the blacksmithing czar, who is your alternate personality.
No, it's like the blacks, there for some reason the Tsar did something that put me as a blacksmith instead of something else, and he got me into this mess. So now I want to ruin his life.
Give him a shitty sword.
Could be.
Okay, let's see. We got 1s, 3s, a 4, and some 5s.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with a more normal life, free from debt. So I'm taking that 4.
That works.
King Crucible, please get me out of debt.
So there are 3s. I'm correct in this.
3s,
Yes,
I'm
there
just
are
looking
3s.
at the paper.
5s, and 3 1s.
Okay. So I'm gonna follow along kind of with what I already have from the character. Freedom in 3, from being kept down by superiors.
Works for me.
Yeah.
See, you're picking. You guys are picking this up really fast. When we first did this, it was like.
Wait, what do I do now?
Yeah, but yeah.
Wait,
when
we were
first
doing
did this-
something this whole time?
Yeah,
I think it's throwing out numbers. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It took us forever the first times, and you guys were just picking this up. So Mark, what'll it be?
Ja. What'll it be in what?
No, you still need a need, right?
No, he's got freedom from being kept down by superiors.
Oh, oops,
Yeah.
derp. Is that everybody? Or did Crucible?
Yeah.
Did you pick a need?
Yeah, I need to be free from death, King Crucible. Please save me from my debts.
Okay, cool. So now we're doing locations.
Locations.
Location.
Exactly.
That's what they told me. It's location.
So there's.
But for me, it's price and it's price and it's price. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Make references.
Ones, 3s, and 1s, 3, and 5s.
Of course. Yeah, it means that doesn't mean we're going to get the exact same shit all the time.
Oh, shit, it's my turn.
It's your turn, Elefante.
Okay, what do we have most of? I'll be nice. 1s and 5s.
Yeah.
I'll choose that old building that could collapse any minute, number 5.
Oh, cool.
That's the blacksmith shop.
Could be. Okay, and I'm gonna go. It says I said to use this with care, but I think that I can pull it off because of my
exceptional skills.
Well, no, because of my quirks.
Right.
I'm gonna take one of the 1s, and I'm gonna do outside the palace gates.
So, what does far afield - flashbacks mean?
It would be a flashback scene. Like, this is specifically in this instance, it would be a flashback to when the Kievan Russians were fighting the Mongols, like actually in war.
Okay.
So what did you say for your location again? I'm sorry.
Outside the palace gates. Category 6, number 1.
Oh, great! It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to take. Let me just see what. I'm going to take one of the funds and do a wedding feast of 2 local nobodies. No, wait, no. I'm gonna take the last 3 and take the gallows.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured out how to do. Yeah, let's just say that somebody figured out the pagan worship.
There's an SCP about that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's a town where nobody fucking dies.
No, it was the noose that you put somebody religious into, and then they scream in agony at some unseen horrible thing for 3 minutes, and then they die, and all the bodily fluids get sucked out of them.
Jesus.
Yeah, great.
It was found in Russia.
Oh God, this is going to be its origin story.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Okay, Mark, it's your location.
Okay. Kind of following with my whole character persona, I'm gonna have fun with this one. 2, which is a far field flashback. That's the subcategory or category.
We don't have 2s.
I'm gonna go with a 1. The retreat from the decisive battle. I'm imagining like I had my own little makeshift blacksmith stand there without your permission. And I was preparing the swords.
And one of them...
They'd retreat back there, and I'd throw their sword on the fire and build it back up, hand it back to them.
I already have a perfect idea for like just the fucking, like, you know, goddamn forge. I have a good idea for that.
Cool. Okay, so now we are on objects.
And we only have 3 of them.
Objects.
Yep. Well, that actually works
Awesome.
because the last die is wild. Anybody, it could be anything. And I think Mark's going to get that one.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah, it's a consolation for being stuck with 1 or none in this case.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a 5 again because I'm nice, and I'll pick a half-empty bottle of cheap vodka. Absolutely, I will.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, well, my choice is decided by your choice, Mufasa.
Do you have anything in mind? Because I'll pick the other one if that's the case.
I'll take the pair of gloves.
Is it a 1 or a 5?
That's a 5.
So I'll take a 1 then. So
yeah, like I need this pair of gloves with iron studs set into them.
All right.
Your choice, Mark.
Well, I gotta pick one because I was gonna pick the other one, so I have to pick a 1 now.
Yeah.
Let's see. What would be good? Oh, here's what perfect for me. A blunted sword that has seen better days, specifically days when it wasn't used.
The shitty sword to give to the Tsar.
Maybe it's that sword from that retreat.
Oh yeah, and it never did quite cool properly because of. Well, we'll get into that.
All right, Mark, it's up to you.
And Mark, last die's wild. You can pick anything.
Anything you want. You can you repeat them?
I don't know. I think it's kind of against the spirit of the rules, but not the letter.
I'm going through them here. I'm kind of torn between a couple of things because I kind of like the idea of an axe with the head keeps falling off because I can fix it. Technically, I would have the capability to.
Yeah,
we're
basically a family of traveling blacksmiths.
Right. Family, quote unquote family. I mean, indentured servant that's better at blacksmithing than everybody else is, and I can't do it. So.
And I am going to get out of my debts.
All right, so Mark, what's your object?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm really torn between a royal seal, so I could get myself officially blacksmithed, or a golden ring that's been in your family for generations. I'm gonna go with the ring.
Okay.
Oh. Perfect. Well,
I thought that might play into the whatever paganism or whatever we're doing.
And trust me, that's going to play in much more than you'd think.
All right.
Awesome.
So the way this works is everybody gets 2 scenes per act.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 acts. The first act is basically normal, and then the second act has what's called the tilt, which is how everything goes wrong. We'll get to that.
Oh, is this a bit like DEF CON, or?
I don't know.
DEF CON, basically, you get a bunch of personality traits. It's like a name and an occupation and a scenario, and then you have to explain how you died in 3 turns.
Kind of, except it's a little bit, well, you'll see.
Except for in the scene, per se.
Yeah. And You can choose to establish the scene, in which case the other players decide how it ends, good or bad, or you can choose to decide how it ends and the other players set the scene. You can establish or resolve. It's called.
Got it.
And so you have somebody else in the scene, and it doesn't have to be one of the other characters. It can be a Goomba, and one of us will play the Goomba in that case. So yeah, you all ready to start? If we are, I'll set the scene.
Yeah.
Late 13th century Kiev, under the humiliation of the invasion of the Golden Horde, the ethnic Slavs in the western regions of the Khanate took out an existence under the thumb of the ruling Mongols. It is a time of national humiliation, but it would be unfair to say that the invasion was not without benefit. Thanks to the Silk Road and the great span of the Golden Horde's territories, goods and ideas from far-off lands can now be exchanged with most of Asia, and the Horde has generously let the people, or at least those people who haven't chosen to fall to the sword, keep their religion and their princes, as clients of the Khan, of course. Further, thanks to the Crimea in the south, Kiev has access to the Ottoman Empire in North Africa, which have their own trade networks and their own scholarly works. Despite this relatively hands-off system of rule, though, unrest still simmers throughout the Ukraine. The death-dealing armies of a generation ago have not been forgotten. Neither have their Slavic brothers to the north and east. It is a time of princes and paupers, of Russians and ruffians, of Khans and conquerors. In short, the perfect storm for a fiasco. Note, despite Kiev being in Ukraine, the people are here in reference to as Russians. Before Ukraine was Ukraine, it was part of Kievan Rus, an ethnically Russian state. This playset takes place a bit after the Mongols started invading Rus and the Bulgarian Volga. So, the elephant, your first scene. Who's it going to be with? What's it going to be?
I mean, I guess I should start out with you because you are I'm your apprentice.
Okay. What's going on?
That's a good question. You're trying real hard to teach me blacksmithing, and I'm just.
I was about to say you could easily do that.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm watching.
And action.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Are we working with metal here?
For the 1000th time, yes. We're also working with fire. If you'll note that your arm now has no more hair on it, perhaps you'll be a little bit more careful.
Whoa. All right. This is just so complex for me. I don't know what it is we're trying to do here.
We're trying to make a sword.
A sword out of fire?
Things I got to deal with. All right. All right. Here's what's going to do. I'm going to take this metal and I'm going to put it in the fire. You are going to heat the fire up using these bellows. Okay? It's so simple. A guy living in a cave.
Okay, that was for 1 month. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
You lived in a cave?
Oh, don't act like you don't remember. Don't act like you don't remember. I missed 1 rent payment, and I gotta go live in a cave. All right? It's free real estate.
It's the Tsar being stupid, but don't tell anybody I said that.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Just like this? Am I doing it right?
You have to keep doing it, but yes.
Okay, yeah, no, right.
No, you're supposed to blow the bellows. You're not supposed to use your mouth to heat the fire.
Oh! It just feels like we're doing the same thing.
But yes, but the bellows.
It's beautiful because I'm technically supposed to be around here somewhere working, so I get to listen to all of it.
And I'm
Anyway.
The thing is, the bellows actually work. They actually do their job instead of using their breath to spout random garbage.
You know, sometimes I feel like you don't appreciate what I do around here.
Nobody
Well,
does.
it's very hard to appreciate mistakes. Out of character, so bad, me elephant. I know that's my character, so please don't hold it against me.
Also, like, are these marks somewhere?
Alright,
What?
you know what? I think I've had enough for today. It's just... I'm not sure this blacksmithing thing is for me.
Well, I'm gonna learn you one way or another.
No, you're right. I just gotta keep at it.
That's the spirit. Now, take the bellows and press them down slowly but firmly, repeatedly.
Push.
Alright. 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 Come on. This has to be
There.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
This is it.
Okay, now we'll light the
Yes.
fire.
Not too fast. I want to keep my hair.
Okay. Alright. It's not so bad. People say I look smooth.
Okay. Now we take this out and watch closely as I hammer it.
Okay.
Tink,
Oh.
tink,
Oh.
tink,
Oh.
tink, tink. I'm not hammering you.
I'm just so excited. What are you gonna do next?
Well, I inspect the blade, see it's pretty straight here, and now I temper it. Get me that bucket of water.
This one?
Yes, put it down.
Okay.
So you put the blade while it's hot in the water, and this cools it down and strengthens it.
Oh, okay. So why do we get it hot in the first place if we're just gonna cool it down?
You get it hot so that you can actually shape it. Now we let this sit for a little bit, and then we polish it, and then we start work on the hilt.
The hilt?
Hey, Julius, are you getting some problems with this guy, or is he just learning the process? What's going on?
He's my apprentice.
Oh, okay. I didn't know anybody was in the shop again. All right. Hey.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry. Like he just came in.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Johnny. Hey,
Wolfman, do you know what we're doing?
I'll figure it out.
You kind of just ruined the scene here.
Okay.
It's a
I
little.
wouldn't
We're
say
doing something a little
kind
more
of, but
structured.
not.
Yeah.
At the same time, he made this awesome.
He did make it awesome. Yeah, Wolfman, we're playing Fiasco.
Yes.
Wolfman?
Then I'm out of it. But
now.
I can figure
Roll
it
your
out.
dice and try and figure something out.
He could be the guy, he could be the
Bizarre!
third man. Oh, he could be.
Oh, there's a role for him.
Yeah. He could
Yeah.
be the czar.
You could be the czar that we all hate equally.
How do I roll? What do I do?
Well,
Finish the scene.
A wandering knight.
Well, let's finish it. I think that's a good place to end the scene, actually.
Actually,
So,
yeah.
If you think it is.
Mean Elephant's been suffering this whole time.
I just want to be doing right. I'm not doing right, am I?
You'll get there one of these days. Wait, are we still in scene? That was in character.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just messing around. The scene.
So was that a good ending or a bad ending?
That was a good one. Although,
Good for what?
like there was
Bad
a little.
for him learning if you're like leveling up his blacksmithing.
I
That
mean,
Yeah,
was
like-
terrible. I think
better than
I think he
was
lost
before.
brain cells.
Yeah, but also
But-
we just need. Also, we need to establish that he's, related to you. Like the month.
Right. So I guess it's good.
Yeah, and also like since I'm related to you as well, I think. Like if we go back
Are
to
you
like.
related
Yeah.
to him? Okay.
Yeah, Mufasa and Crucible, a disapproving parent and ambitious child.
Yep.
I know a bit
Got
of the
it.
Forge too, but I use it for much different reasons.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So it's your scene.
I think if everybody's okay with, I need an audience with the Tsar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay if I come with you as well? Like considering.
Yeah, I think so. Anybody else have any objections?
No, I don't think so. I don't even know what you're doing, so I can't object to it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I'm trying to include Wolfman in this. So that
Yeah. So
But there's also no way this ends up being like a good scene, right? Just because of how the Tsar is. It's okay. Go ahead.
yeah, no, like I could let a bit of my paganism slip.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Yeah, like I mentioned, like say like a prayer or something. I mention like my pagan god's name.
You know what would be really good though? I know he said Shazar, but what if he was like because my scene is technically going to be at the outside of the battlefield. If he was a knight,
Ooh,
I don't know.
maybe.
One of the Tsar's top knights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I could be technically you and yeah, whatever. You'd be the what? You're technically the leader of the paganists here.
Well, let's just say that I'm using the Forge for pagan worship of King Crucible by throwing random shit in
Right.
it.
Which is absolutely hilarious because I actually use it for work at the same time. It's great.
Yeah, like
But yeah, you then.
Oh,
he
my
could be
scene's
the
at the
pagan knight,
gallows.
and you could
My scene's at the gallows.
doesn't have to be.
you could be paganly blessing his weapon. It'd be great.
Yeah.
So, Wolfman, are you okay with that?
Am I okay with being a knight?
Yeah.
What's my relationship with other people?
You're basically you suspect something's weird with our family.
Yeah, we're kind of we're kind of trying to throw stuff together for you because you came in late, so we're trying to whip up
Understandable.
something for you.
Sure. Yeah, I'm a knight, and my location is what?
We're in the Kiev and Rus. Like
13th century Ukraine, basically.
pretty much.
Okay.
Yep.
Whose scene am I in?
Right now, you're in my scene. Me and my son are coming to try to see the Tsar, and you're the guy who can get us in.
The other
Okay,
son, right?
gotcha.
Not me.
Yeah, the other.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
Yeah.
the Caesar, as in the leader, like the king.
as in king.
Okay.
Yes. The guy who reports to the Mongols. I know. There's a lot of history in this one, but I did it because of.
Yeah, but
Fiasco's.
it's really good.
Wait for
Good.
it, the Mongols.
Good.
All right. So ready for scene?
Yep.
And action.
Hello, young travelers.
Uh,
I
Hello.
see that Tsar Adam still in power.
Of course. Have you come to meet the Tsar yourself?
Yes, I
We
have brought
have.
my son. I wish to speak with him about his
Oh.
upcoming conscription.
Hello there,
yeah.
little boy.
hi.
What's your name, dear fellow?
My
Don't
name.
be shy. Come on.
Uh,
Don't let my armor and sword intimidate you. I'll put it away. Shh.
may I see your sword?
You'll have to tie your belt back on later.
You'd like to see my sword?
Yeah.
I am a blacksmith. He is the art.
My name is. I am Nikolai.
Nikolai. Ah, the first of your name?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, consider his name is Boris.
Ah, well, welcome to our field. The castle awaits you. But, unfortunately, the Tsar is not accepting anyone at this time. He's quite busy trying to get his prince.
What does the prince look like?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine, as he is unborn, but he is trying his best currently.
Can you please?
Okay.
I really must speak with him. It is urgent. It is about young Nikolai and his upcoming conscription.
I can help you with your sword if that will let me in.
How can you help me with my sword? This is one of the finest swords ever minted by this region. What can you, a boy, do for me?
I know.
He's got a crack in it.
There seems to be something off about this sword.
Well, battle-worn maybe, but
No,
has
it's
character
not that.
nonetheless.
It's so mortal.
Mortal?
Nikolai, now is not the time.
Right.
You have to forgive him. He is a boy. He gets a bit too wrapped up in things he does not understand.
I'll have you know, I have quite a knight's guard behind me. I'm doing you a service by even speaking with these peasants.
Nikolai, mind your tongue. Do you know who this man is?
He is in silver armor. A stupid man.
No! Nikolai, you must show respect to the vassals of the Tsar.
They call me God's Bleed. And I'll have you refer to me as such.
God's Bleed, I humbly beg your forgiveness on behalf of my son. He is a boy.
I can see that.
Yeah, we've established he's male.
I will say, your son he has an air about him. Something I can't put my finger on, but...
It is foolishness. He will grow out of it.
It may be foolishness, but I feel he has something deep inside of him. Well, look, if you'd like to gain entry to see the Tsar, I can pass along your words. What would you like me to tell my upper officer in order for him to tell the Tsar?
We would like to make him a sword befitting his rule and what he has done for our family.
Yes, that.
Wow, a sword. You are a blacksmith, sir. I understand your son is following in your footsteps, eh?
Both of my sons are.
Oh, where's the other son?
Probably on fire at this point.
Oh my! Wait, is that him over there?
Boris, what have you done?
I lit myself on fire!
We'll have the fire department send their buckets as soon as they can.
Don't worry, sir. I've already got it.
Thank you again, Royal Fire Guard. And go ahead with your bucket. Well, look, I will open my gates to thee simply because you have proven yourselves to be worthy servants of the kingdom. Please step inside and tell them that you know God's Bleed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God's Bleed.
Of course. Wait, what was that? Hello? You, yes, boy, turn around again.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Don't ever walk away from a knight before bowing.
Thank
Nikolai, remember what I have taught you. This is a very important man.
Thank you for the bow, Nikolai. Now get inside. The Tsar's upstairs.
It's not a problem.
And scene. I honestly don't know whether that's good or bad for me because I did get in.
It was good for you, but it was bad for me because I made God's wound very angry.
Yeah.
And you got his name wrong. It's God's bleed.
No,
God's bleed.
no. Like I'm going to refer to him as that when he's not around
Oh.
Ah, got it.
because I don't respect him.
Beautiful. Okay.
Oh, no.
Works good.
I love it. I love.
I like how you thought I was the
The fire,
what, the royal.
the royal fire.
Now, what I
brigade.
am is I'm like the I don't know, manservant to them. I'm the one that gets
High-ranked,
I'm the
but-
only-
okay.
like
And I'm
that.
the only one who honestly respects
But
him.
I'm amazing at blacksmithing, which is how I'm teaching some of the things I learned new to Crucible.
Nikolai.
Ah, okay. See, I
Nikolai.
saw Boris was on
And-
fire.
but
I
he won't
thought
let
that
me
the fire
be-
brigade was you.
My
Yeah,
hair's
since
gone
he's the
Well, send
Yeah,
our
since-
finest buckets.
Green Elephant and Crucible are his sons. He doesn't want his manservant surpassing them. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Of course.
You know,
So
guys,
I was just chasing Mean Elephant the whole time, trying to put his hair out. But
You know, I think that Wolfman coming in late is probably one of the best things that could have happened to this.
yes,
Yeah.
it is. It definitely is.
Yeah, this is probably the most fun I've had in a while. So it's my
Oh.
scene, right?
Yeah, you're
Right.
seeing Crucible.
So it's after the meeting with the Tsar, and it went surprisingly well. But now I'm wandering through the gallows, contemplating my own death, like and
So-
how that and I run back into King's Bleed, like God's Bleed, and
Thank
and-
you.
and eventually into the manservant.
Okay. And all the while, I'm for you because you've wandered off.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
And X.
They know. They have to know. They have to know what I see in the fire. I let slip a couple times, and oh God, I'm gonna be hanging from one of these, aren't I? They're everywhere. It's scary, but still, he allows me to work with my hands, with the metal, unlike my stupid brother. Even the manservant can see that. That damned night. And wow!
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, what's your name again? Hold on a second. Just pause the scene here. What's the name again?
Nikolai.
Nikolai. Okay. Hello, Sir Nikolai.
Oh. Hello. I don't think Father ever speaks your name. And I seem to have forgotten it. What is it?
Give me a second. I gotta think of it. They only. Sorry. They only refer to my family name, which is. Let's be simple.
What?
Axerson. Axerson.
Axerson. I believe I've heard that name at some point, but if you wish to know my troubles, just look up there. That noose is where we could very well hang if they hear us talking about the things we see in the forge.
Yeah.
But
Very adequate machines, aren't they?
I don't think that one works. The rope is too short. The nail work is gone. I will suffocate if I hang up there. I will. Doors opening. They know. They know I'm here. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Come down.
They know what I see. I have to get out of here. My ambitions is too strong. I will never make it. Never
Well,
make it.
Nikolai, where are you going?
Somewhere away from the cart for a while. I need air that's not sullied with the king's name.
No, I'm going faster.
Okay. That was highly strange.
So, I must find a sword, some metalwork. Need to examine it.
Nikolai?
Yes.
Nikolai, where are you?
Father! Father! Please, don't leave me here.
Nikolai, don't go running off like that.
Sorry.
This is the palace. You would not like it if some person from who knows where just went into our house. This is the house of the Tsar.
But these are the gallows of the dead men. No voices.
Nikolai, we must get you home. You're talking nonsense.
Fine. But I would like to see the gods bleed one more time.
I think he's over there.
You don't even correct him.
Sir Gods Bleed, are you there?
Bleeding one.
Who's that?
It's Nikolai again.
I'm in the outhouse. Give me a second.
You left your sword out here?
The outhouse isn't that close. Calm down.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Nikolai. Yes, you and your father again. Hello.
You put your armor on quick, didn't you?
Sorry,
Yeah.
he's a fine boy here. He's a fine little boy.
Is there? I've seen your sword. And I've seen the way that you stared at it. Well, we talked. You need something more, don't you?
It's so. Who are you to help a knight like me? Why should I have any conversation with you at all? We aren't at the gates. We're here in the gallows.
Because I know the forge is better than even the manservant.
Nikolai, you are talking nonsense.
He cleans them all the time.
He's talking nonsense both ways. He's not supposed to say, I know anything about the forge.
Yeah, he cleans it all the time, is what I mean.
I've never set foot in a forge. It's too musty and dirty for me. And I know this may be the only...
I can make you a better one.
I know this is the only outhouse in all of the kingdom, but... Look, I don't want to be down here with the peasants and the blacksmiths.
Nikolai, let's go.
I can make you a better sword.
Nikolai, bow to the knight.
Wait. You can... What? You can make me a better sword?
I can make you a better sword than the Emperor's would ever be.
What? You're going to use iron and copper? Just like all of the rest?
Gold. And platinum.
Nikolai, we cannot afford that.
Who says we need to...
You're telling me you could make me a gold and platinum sword, dear boy?
A sword that God himself would be jealous of.
Where are your resources? How can you make this kind of sword?
I have friends in high places.
Nikolai, what are you saying?
Father.
Let's go. Bow to God's please. Let's get out of here before you dig me into a hole.
My God, he's taking his son by the hand. Okay, well, I'll see you all later. Please make me a golden sword at some point, please.
The sword will be there tomorrow.
You idiot son! What have you said?
I've said what I know, Father. And
You know what he said. He's told him about the contraband metals you keep. I like how I just went to just talking directly to the guy that's technically my master. Of course, technically, I've got you in a compromising situation right now. I could walk up to him and tell him about the contraband.
I love it.
Scene.
That was definitively bad, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
well, yes, but
definitely.
actually,
On purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. It wasn't exactly on purpose.
Bad for you guys, good for
The night, probably.
Fine.
And let's just say that my money is exactly where my mouth is on this one.
Okay. Who's up? Who scenes next?
I believe it's Wolf.
Right?
Well, it's Mark and then Wolf, right?
Yeah, Mark should go first. So I believe. Where are we?
Okay.
Right.
Wherever you want to be, and whoever you want to be with.
Okay. So the location I chose doesn't really matter then, does it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's nice if you can work it in somewhere, but it doesn't have to be now.
Yeah, but like we could, like
Okay.
me and you could just be
Well, that
talking
could be-
like about the bet and how I can make it happen.
Oh,
That's true. I can do the
Yeah.
flashback later.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so we're at my hidden forge out in the woods. And I'm crafting the sword. Or technically, we are crafting the sword.
Yeah.
Is it me and you, or is it you and?
Cruz and me and him.
You don't know anything about my secret forge.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Just Nikolai.
So, I said the scene, Mark.
What'd you say?
Action.
Okay.
Oh, King Crucible, guide us in our forging effort. May the flames burn bright and the forge of days be lit. May its crafting power split the sun one day and begin a new dawn. I'm
still not sure how you expect it to do all of those things, but
it's the Crucible King is the closest that we can get to talking to the forge. But still, at least know enough. It at least taught me enough about changing things.
yes.
So
Well, the golden frame, what did you call it? What would you call it? The golden framework is ready.
now we just need
Now
the
we
platinum.
need to pour in the. We just need to
Do you
pour in
have
the
the
platinum?
Oh, I don't think Father
It's heating
actually
over
had.
there.
Alrighty. We still need to sacrifice to the Crucible King. Do you happen to have any iron on you? Did you steal some from Father?
I always have the iron shavings.
I could get something better. But never mind that. We're not that far yet. The iron shavings will paltry task before the Crucible King.
All right then.
I will just place this. Begin folding the sword. I will place the filings in to make sure it will never break. And done. You may cool it now. I know my ambitions.
I can't believe your father never believed me about the sap of trees to be better as a cooling agent.
Yeah, especially I believed you. The woods are rather close to the Mallory. The Mallories. But still, as long as we can keep the worship hidden here in Forge, we shouldn't have any problems, and I won't be hanging from the short gallows.
You needn't worry so much. The thickets on all sides of us hold everyone out.
But what if I should stop thinking about that.
It's a good idea, sir.
I leave the rest to you. I do see, but let me check one last thing, Forge. Right, the gloves. I need to get these back to Father before he notices. Good day to you.
Good day.
I think that's scene.
I think that's scene, yeah.
Holy shit!
I think that's a good ending.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
a really good one. We actually managed to make the sword, and the rituals that we performed would probably make it just a tiny bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the swords need cores, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, like how to,
Mm-hmm. I was kind of in
like just working like mindlessly.
right. I was kind of at the end there. I was kind of adding in the fact that they do use, I believe, cooking oil now. You can use cooking oil or water for cooling, but since they didn't make cooking oil at that time, I thought maybe
Yeah, like tree sap does that.
be an idea.
It might be a bit sticky, but it could actually help the sword retain form a bit better.
Let me just
Yeah, 'cause
clarify
it's
this.
actually
You all did manufacture the sword.
We manufactured
right,
the sword.
and I already put the insignia of my ring in the golden framework.
But
Yeah.
there's something else to
It's
this.
a pagan symbol, a symbol of a hammer in flames.
So it's
Yeah.
communism.
No, there's no sickle in there. That's a different god. It's like a kernel or something.
So now, I think that was a good ending. Anybody
Yeah,
disagree?
that was a great one, I'd say.
All right.
Yeah, that turned out great for us. It might have turned out great for you, but
Like it probably
because you
will
have
raise
no
suspicion.
idea where this sword's coming from. It's like my son just like pulled it out of his butt. I don't know.
Like this, where are his ambitions? Like, and so your scene here, Wolf, would probably be like, collecting the sword.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
maybe,
Wolfman. You're
like,
up.
who do you want to see? So it's probably going to have like full company in this scene.
I want everybody
Probably.
in it.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, finally something for old mean elephant.
Got it.
For old hair burner, your hair's real short now.
Brother, I keep telling you to trim your hair. Like,
What's
All
the
right.
The curl of
point?
the
just,
burn curl of your hair doesn't look too good.
and besides,
Sire.
it prevents like heat. Someone's behind me.
Give me 1
course.
minute. 1 minute or less
Yeah.
than that. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Father.
Hang on. Well, he's got to. Well, Wolfman has to be part of this, so we got to wait for him.
Got it.
Right.
It's his scene after all.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
now it's
Why would
elephant
we
scene.
include him in his scene?
Yeah, like that's
Wouldn't you
not too
prefer a
dumb.
surprise?
Oh boy.
All right, fellow countrymen, blacksmiths, farmers, lend me your ear. The Tsar has lent his entire brigade to defend this rally he's trying to hold. As you all have gathered here, everyone in the town, simply understand there is nothing to draw us away from the prowess and from the fortitude that our Tsar himself will be giving us. I will have no distractions. Me and my steel sword will defend
Sire.
anyone and anything.
Sire.
Nikolai, Boris, bow.
Yeah.
Bow before me. Oh, Nikolai.
Nikolai, don't worry.
Yes.
As you remember.
Yeah.
As you remember,
I
I bear
brought.
the sign of a servant. I can hand it to him easily. He'll just presume it's a normal.
Lift your head, boy.
Hold on. What are those guys called?
Yes, sir. If I remember correctly, I promised you a sword by today, and I would like to present
I didn't
you one.
realize you'd
And I'd
What
like
is-
to.
what
It's
do you have?
exactly what I promised, Mr. Godbleed.
You are
What's
Godbleed? Sire Godbleed?
What's the shaft of the sword made of, boy? It's so shiny and
It's exactly as I mentioned. Gold. And if you look at the blade itself, its sheen will be unmistakable.
platinum and gold. An incredible combination of alloy. Boy, what can I do for you to give me this sword? What honors may I bestow upon you and your father?
I would like
what about me?
You helped nothing of this, Boris.
Sometimes
Sorry,
I
this
just
is
feel
your-
like you guys don't respect me.
We
you know?
don't.
Master
Boris, mind your tongue.
please.
Sorry, hang on 1 second. Before you give me that sword, boy. You over there, the charred boy with the ragged clothes.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Boris, he's my brother. My
Boris.
incompetent brother.
Boris. Was the fire brigade successful in putting you out?
Eventually.
How many buckets did it take, dear boy?
5.
Just one, but they couldn't find me.
Ah,
I kept saying, I'm the one over here, the one that's on fire, and they couldn't hear
but
me.
they kept pouring out their buckets onto plants and various animals and on a doorstop, etc.
Right, yeah, no, they weren't great at determining
But
what
on the
is and
fifth
isn't
one,
on
they
fire.
did put you out.
They did, yes.
Well, I am grateful to see that you have one eye left at least, but that doesn't matter. I'm glad that you are here, and you have a shine in your eyes. You have something to prove. I can sense it.
Of course I do.
Oh, no, not you, Nikolai. You've done your part, but you, Boris. My goodness. Would you like this sword of mine?
I made it for you. I made that sword for you. It's not yours to give away.
I'm
Sorry.
Nikolai, if you would
sorry.
listen, Nikolai, I understand, Nikolai, that you have been. You've probably gone through a lot to make me the sword, and I do appreciate the gold and platinum sword. What I wanted to do was give Boris my old steel sword. Here you go, Boris. Take it by the blade.
Yes.
By the blade. Yeah, Sir Boris. Do not grab it by the. Well, I
Don't
guess I'll have to go get.
Hold it as tight as you can, Boris.
Do not take advantage of my brother like that.
Ah!
Oh,
You-
boy,
Sorry.
Just let go.
Sorry, I saw.
Sire Boris, just let
I'm
go of it.
sorry. I saw a bee. There was a bee flying by me. Anyway, Boris, please take my older steel sword and use it to defend yourself against any allies in the future, or enemies in the future, sorry. As for you, Nikolai, and your father, you've proven yourselves worthy. I have 2 gray handkerchiefs that have been passed down through my family. I'd like to give them to you. Not washed a single time in their 400 years of existence. Take
That's
these.
some honor right there.
Well, and honestly, if these touch water, they'll disintegrate. Please take these from me.
You heard of dry cleaning?
This is the 13th century. You heard of dry cleaning?
Who? What did it? Drying clean? What is it?
He speaks nothing, sir. He's a simple manservant.
Watch your tongue, dear boy. You and your father take these 2 gray handkerchiefs and blow your nose and your coughs and your farts into these pieces of cloth. Let them not soil you, but let you soil yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Well, now that I have
Nikolai,
my unbelievable sword of gold and platinum, I will strike
Nikolai,
it
do you
against
see
the wall.
Insignia on the handkerchiefs?
Gold is rumored to be one of the strongest metals of all time.
I would suggest that we leave now, Father.
All right, as these yes, please, peasants, leave. I'm going to do some practice on these dummies. Yeah.
You're practicing on dummies? Oh no!
All right, here we go. One quick strike, straight to the head.
Sire, do you see them?
My sword is broken in half.
Run! Gold! Gold isn't that
Your sword
strong,
didn't
it's
break
an
in half, my
ornamental
God.
sword!
thought that gold was strong.
It's ornamental, idiot!
Run! The manservant has called his charge an idiot.
Oh, trust me.
No, I'm not. He's not the manservant. I am. I didn't call him an idiot.
I called him one.
Nikolai, what have you done?
Giving him exactly what his pride demands. Pardon.
Nikolai, there's so much to know about the world and it will get me killed.
It will get me killed, Father.
Is that scene?
No one else. Yeah, that would be C.
Well,
I
that's
love
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really love how I was not referred to at all except for in a reprimand. That was beautiful.
It
Because I'm
also,
technically, I am the manservant, so the only.
I'm sorry, I did not know who you were.
yeah, but still, like,
It played in perfectly. It's perfect. At that
And
time,
also,
I wouldn't have supposed to said anything, so I'm technically already a.
yeah, and basically, that was the idea of the sword. If it's gold and platinum, it's ornamental.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
finally
the platinum would be unbreakable, but the golden underlay would not be.
Yeah.
It just
So you literally
breaks on
just broke
first
the sword
impact.
off its hilt.
Like, this guy's so
Is what you-
obsessed with having the best looking sword.
Yeah.
I think like this
I
is
was
like
kind
a
of
game-
trying to add in that the insignia on his handkerchiefs would be the same as on my ring.
Yeah, oh, yes. That would have
That
been
would
great. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah, like
love
maybe
it.
we'll do
Trust
we'll do
me,
that
did
next
not mean
scene.
to deny anything.
This is like
Yeah.
this game is like built for Wolfman. Fiasco is.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and this game is also
You didn't even, apparently you didn't even know who I was, which was beautiful, and you still played into my role exactly.
You
Like
know,
you were giving honor to. I mean, I know that nobody knew I was the one forging it, but you gave honor to Nikolai and to his father, even though
Nikolai
his
to his
father
nameless father.
knows.
You guys both have
Nikolai's father
my gray
knows that he
handkerchiefs.
didn't do anything.
You have my handkerchiefs that were passed down from generation to generation, never washed.
Not that I wanted
Not
a
probably.
non-washed.
Mean elephant being given my old steel sword.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
just,
that was great.
yeah. So,
All I was doing was trying to help Mean Elephant half the time. Like,
and I'm also pretty good at this because I make things go wrong naturally.
All right.
yeah,
So
great.
Act 1, Part 2, Mean Elephant.
So now Wolfman has a total of 0 swords, right? Since he broke one and gave one away.
I broke my sword, and I also gave my sword to.
Well, he'll probably have the Palace Forge build him a new sword and fix
Which is
his
only
black-
half as good as ours.
Oh, but they don't have gold.
Well,
up
ours
there.
was enchanted. Okay,
They don't have gold. I gave
he
away my
broke it. He
steel
can have
sword.
he can have them repair it. It's just not going to be as strong.
Or magical.
I have about
Yes,
half of the
the
golden
repairing
and
it, putting
platinum
new
handled
gold
sword.
onto it would ruin it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mean Elephant. So your scene. What is it and who's in it?
I'm gonna do me trying out my new sword.
Oh dear! Don't put me
Oh,
in
yeah. Yeah, put me.
it. Keep me
With my
far
brother.
away from this. Oh, with your brother. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Brother,
Probably
I am
damaged.
trying. Brother, I am trying to work on circle. Why are you holding a sword? Stop! Stop! I'm trying to work!
Check out this sweet-ass sword!
Sire Nikolai, I think there are some coals I need to pick up in town.
How come
goodbye.
we don't make cool swords like this one?
I wish you were as mature as I was.
I am so cool.
If you would allow me to demonstrate proper sword play for about
I
5
will not. You're not getting this sword out of my hand till I'm dead.
That can be arranged.
That can be very arranged.
That's funny because I'm technically not here, so that came out of the forge.
Because I got the big fancy sword.
Fine, then let's have a duel. Hammer versus sword.
Alright, but I'll warn you, this sword is mighty sharp. When I gripped it by the blade, I cut myself up real good.
Now I just... Well, it's good to know that I just have to wait.
You can just smash it.
Yup. Stop! You're not even swinging it. The sword isn't even in your hand at this point. You're looking for this sword right here?
Did I win?
Boris, you dropped your sword, now I have it as well.
Well, hold on. I said you couldn't have it.
Well, I'll consider it payment. You can have this. This handkerchief.
I don't want the handkerchief. Give me back my sword.
It's not yours.
So Nikolai.
It is mine. The king gave it to me.
I've gone to town and been back really quickly.
Never!
Nikolai. Did you notice the insignia on the ring? On the ring, good grief. The insignia on the handkerchief.
Yes, it actually does seem similar to yours. Give me that handkerchief! You can have your dumb sword back! Here!
I don't know. Now you seem to really want it.
I will only have it for a moment.
Alright, fine, but here's my sword. I'm taking it back. And I'm running off.
I swear to God.
Tree limbs are falling off.
Now then. Now.
Human limbs are almost being chopped off.
It's like, now, this does appear similar, but there is only one issue. It's a sword on fire. But still, probably nothing to worry about. The most pressing issue is not being killed by Boris outside.
Yeah, Squire Boris is becoming a problem, isn't he?
God.
Squire.
I don't use honorifics.
I guess I can call him Squire Boris because...
Don't use honorifics on him. He's lower than you.
This is true. Anyways.
A scene, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to call that a good ending because I got my sword and I'm having a time of my life with it.
We're comparing the handkerchief with the symbol on his ring. So, well, we actually have a subplot going on. There's comedy.
Right, we got a dang good subplot going on. But yeah, so now, Mean Elephant, you've gone from incompetent blacksmith who's a son of a blacksmith to an incompetent knight wannabe who's the son of a blacksmith.
Yeah, an incompetent blacksmith who also has a sword.
Yeah, and you didn't even make it yourself. It was made by someone washed up.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
good grief. Like, we don't make swords like this.
But
yeah,
you're
that's
also
because your
burnt to
dad only
shit.
gives you a
You also
wooden
have
sword 'cause
so
he doesn't
many
want
burns.
you to kill him.
Okay, so for my scene, can it be me outside the palace gates, basically wailing at it, making entreaties to Wolfman?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
This is about happening at the same time as
We get to sit back and laugh at this whole thing. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Action. Oh, God's blood, please do not hold it against my children. They are boys. They have the minds of boys. Oh, God's bleed, please don't hold it against my boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the patrol on the front part of the gates. All of you guards stay back here. I'll do the patrol.
Oh, God's bleed, please, my boys are boys. God's bleed, I beg of you.
Boy! Oh, sir.
I beg of you, my boys are just boys. They know not what they are doing.
You there! You there! Front of the gate! Stand up! What are you doing, dear sir?
Begging your forgiveness. My son.
Yes, of course. Yes. You
can blame it all on me.
I command your forgiveness.
I forgive you, but do you forgive my boys?
You command my forgiveness.
Well, you commanded my forgiveness, so I will forgive you as you have commanded me. I don't know what to forgive you for, but I forgive you it.
Well, looks like you are craving something from me, Well, mine does not come as easy as yours, apparently.
Of course, I cannot command anything from you.
Stay back there. Guards, get back. I've got it. Yes, it's a blacksmith. Okay.
Like a blacksmith who just gets there seconds plus.
What can you give me for my forgiveness?
How about
I love how the guys that are
actually
making weapons for the guys that are going to go out into the battlefield and
I'm
put
sorry,
themselves in
who is
mortal
this?
danger. Sorry, I'm just talking. Okay, so I'm going to be like just a, I guess
Run
like a
along,
squire.
peasant farmer boy.
Squire.
Run along. Yes.
I would just like to say my 2 pence. Why would
money
you, a
isn't no use
hireling
here.
knight, look down upon one who would build a sword for you so you could survive in the depths of battle?
You know of the sword that
You
was
should be
minted for
thanking
me?
this man for. You should be thanking this man and his trade for building swords for you and your kind for years so that you could survive in battle.
You see, that's where you're wrong. I had entrusted this man and his son to build me a sword made of strong gold and platinum handle.
Well, then you are incompetent. Gold is valuable, but it is as malleable as water.
I'd say not as water, but perhaps something a little weaker. As the sword that this man and his son had made me broke on impact on the very first swing.
What did they make it out of, dear sire?
Gold!
And platinum.
Gold? Then it was an insignificant sword. It was to be used to carry along on the side of your horse to give you strength in battle.
If I'd wanted an insignificant sword, I'd ask for a letter opener. But I'd asked for a sword. And they've
Then you
made
should not
me
have asked
nothing.
for
Who's
gold.
this boy over here swinging this sword? That sword looks familiar.
No!
You gave it to my son.
Oh, yeah! That's right. Hey, how's it going? I have your sword.
Who is this one-eyed cretin with burns all over him swinging my sword? Wait, that's this. Oh. Yeah, yes, you. Boris, come here.
Hello!
To the front.
Yes!
To the front gate. No, it's the other way. Come here.
I'm sorry, I don't have good depth perception.
Follow the voice.
Right, yeah.
Come here, son.
Yeah, no, I'm on my... It's really hard to walk now. I'm in incredible pain.
Look, understandable. Pain is a part of life, as is fear.
Andy cut his leg off.
As is being burned alive on multiple occasions. I know, I've heard it all before.
Well, you're welcome for sending the fire brigade out to you. The 5th bucket was a charm, no?
Ah, yes.
Well,
yes.
look.
Fond
Really,
memory.
If I could offer a bit of advice, they should take more than one bucket with them. Going back and forth to dump buckets of water on random things really...
Have you ever carried a bucket full of water, Mr. Boris?
I'm just saying, either...
Have you carried a bucket full of water, dear Boris?
Yes, I do that all the time. It's part of my
Could
job.
Could you carry 5 buckets with you, Boris? Filled with water?
We're an entire brigade, presumably.
Boris, mind your tongue. You see, Sir God's bleed, this is what I have to deal with my boys. They will be men one day, and I fear that day. But until that day comes, I beg your mercy on them. They are all I have in this world.
I've no need to execute your sons. Trust me, they've done more than I could ask. And the golden sword was simply a chance for me to try to get what I truly need. I've been trying to bankrupt the Caesar for years.
Why would you admit this?
Cruel man. Listen, it's just us 3 here. Unless you're going to say something about this.
I've been
the blacksmith, him, and a random dude. Got it. Okay.
I've been seeking revenge and the war ended.
The war that we recently ended was nothing that I want to speak of. I lost so many family members and so many golden swords.
So did I.
I believe that might be your own fault, sire, if you were swinging your insignificant swords.
Squire, keep your mouth shut and go back to the outhouse and start cleaning again.
No! I already have syphilis!
Listen, if you can keep making me gold swords by the day, the Tsar will have nothing left but iron and shavings of his once absolutely treasured gold. He'll have nothing.
So you're telling me you swung these golden insignia swords on purpose?
I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, sorry.
If you can get me I can get you the swords.
If I can get you the what? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear under my helmet. Let me take it off.
If you can get me the gold, I can get the swords.
Oh, the gold is no problem. Absolutely no problem. But how fast can you make swords?
By myself, I could easily make 1 a day. With my sons helping, 1 every 2 days.
Cut to a montage of him and his sons making golden swords over 2 weeks.
I was thinking Benny Hill.
Is that the scene right there?
I think that's the scene. Like this knight was talking to these 2 fucking guys. He's like, dude, I fucking hate the Tsar, man. I hate this guy. Make me as many golden swords as you can. I'll give you all the gold you fucking need. If it's just me, 1 sword a day. If it's me and my sons, 1 sword every 2 days.
Well, am I wrong?
But now we know.
No,
Now
but like if it was me and you, it'd be 2 swords a day. But because Elephant's there, it's 1 sword every. He quadruples the fucking time.
But now we know that God's bleed is against the Tsar.
Oh, Mean Elephant?
Yeah.
Are you? I know that you're in butt monkey for this playing. I have nothing against you. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It's just the way it's shaking.
I'm trying to include Mean Elephant on every scene that I'm in.
I know.
It's no big deal. You know, I'm aware.
Okay, good. I feel so bad because it's just the way it's happening.
So just so I'm clear,
Everyone hates the Tsar.
Everyone hates the Tsar. Like everyone hates the king of the area, basically, and it's the 1300s.
1400s.
And this 14. Okay, so the 15th century, you were saying, or I thought it was the 13th century. So they would be the 1200s.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
1200s. 1200s. Mongols. Actually, we haven't mentioned the Mongols yet.
Well, that's why.
So you have a knight God's bleed on the inside, who is also against the Tsar, and he is requesting as many golden swords as you can possibly make because they're all so ineffective that they will just crumble to dust as soon as they're used once.
Well,
Maybe
technically they're insignet swords, but the king hopefully isn't smart enough to realize that you're using insignet swords.
Also,
I feel like, yeah.
Also, just saying, we could probably make them not break somehow.
Or we could just have them all break and then have the blacksmiths rise up because they know that their swords will be brittle as fuck.
Blacksmiths rise!
That's what I'm saying. Like, because the Tsar probably is like, yes, we have an army. Anyway. We have an army of gold soldiers with golden armor and golden swords.
Golden swords for the golden
Mongols.
And then the blacksmiths show up with fucking war hammers and fucking doing all this shit, you know?
Are we starting the communist?
I think this is a communist revolt.
Almost.
8th century.
We're just showing how fragile their golden empire truly is.
Okay, Crucible.
Okay, this scene will be back at the blacksmith. You've told us the plan, like to make a golden swords, and I reveal that the manservant is really good, and I unveil my idea to, like to not only fuck with the knight because I personally don't like him, but also fuck with the Tsar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, like it's just an entire thing. Boris, if you would just stop swinging your sword for a minute, and Boris, seriously, Boris, do not make me hit you with the hammer. I am trying to tell Dad our plan. The way that we can do this is very simple. I've devised a way of making swords that look fragile, but have something inside of them that makes them quite, say, durable. A less lustrous core on a much more significant piece.
But that would defeat the purpose of what we are trying to do.
No. The purpose of what I'm trying to do is ruin the knight, so we can get... And if we foil the knight's plan and reveal it to the Tsar, we can get closer to him. And then if we can get close enough to him, and if, due to my age, I might be able to work something out with the prince, I could control the state. But I would need your help. I would need the manservant's help.
You were always the clever one.
Ambitions are exactly what I have, but we do have to help the manservant. He is the one who made the platinum sword originally.
I was wondering where you got all that precious metal.
Bit of alchemy, and of course, friends in much higher places.
Boriska!
Boris, may I demonstrate how?
No, do not demonstrate it on Boris. He is your brother.
I was trying to demonstrate it on his sword.
Not my sword! It's my only earthly possession!
So, fine. Hand me that steel rod and I'll show you what No, the iron one. I believe that one melt much, much hotter temperatures than this one. So, same process until shaping.
And then what?
We place the core in the middle until it sinks halfway through. Then we dunk it. And voila! A sword that is much sturdier than its shinier material.
Genius! Boriska! What is that bottle of vodka that you stole from my pantry?
I believe it is time for celebration. Manservant!
Yes, my lord.
Would you mind testing out this? Would you mind showing Father to the other forge? I will go over this plan later. I will go over the rest of this plan later, but I just need some one-on-one time with Boris.
But make sure to bring Boris by the forge later. He is your brother.
Of course. Scene.
Beautiful, even though I wasn't in most of it.
Is that good?
Let's just say that.
Also, Mufasa, was yours a good?
Mufasa's was a good. Mine was a good. It's time for things to go bad by discovering pagan worship.
I love how this is. I love how this ended up with the plan of double crossing the double crossers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Double crossing, double crossing.
We enter a scene with Night God's Bleed eating alone in the outhouse.
Well, we gotta do
Mark.
Oh, this is super good. Oh, I'm choking. Oh,
no.
Alright, I'm putting that as a bad ending.
No.
We gotta do
Mark's first, and then we.
Did you guys not see Game Room? He's got to go. Wolfman has to go.
That's
That's why he's killing his character off.
Right.
Okay.
But still, this is a pretty good subplot that we got here. But because Act 2 is coming up, things might go a bit wrong. Accidentally summoning alien gods.
Okay.
Since the future is going to be stuff going wrong, I'm going to use my flashback.
Here.
Cool. So do you need a Goomba for this?
A what?
Like a person to help narrate the backstory.
I have the most useless character. I can Goomba.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say your character is useless, but I was going to say...
Yeah, it's useful for comic relief, and what's probably wrong next scene in that of your and mine that comes around.
Right. So we're at the outskirts of the, I guess, of the battle, and I have my little forge set up there, which
is the same one as here.
Right. Only this is a few years before, during the battle.
All right.
And I need Crucible because you're blessing the swords, I guess. and
Like this is no. Like I was.
If you don't know about it yet.
Am I the older or younger brother? Like that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Let's say younger brother. So like let's just say I was like really young at the point.
Right. Okay.
And go. I guess.
Ding, 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 ding. All right. Here's another one. Here's another one, Squire. Sire, Squire, whichever.
Another one for the blessings, sir, or is this for infantry?
I mean, elephant, that's you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot who I was in the scene.
Yeah, it was you. You're just kind of a Goomba here.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
I think that was in character.
Oh, yeah, I was.
No, I was saying that what you said was that you weren't saying thank you to us. You were saying thank you to character.
Yeah.
Right, okay. There's no problems, all for the Shazar's victory.
I'm worried I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I don't know either.
Okay, basically you're a squire boy, and like this is the pagan stuff. Like so, you're blessing it. I believe.
Oh, I'm blessing you?
You're blessing the swords.
Yes. Right. I bless this sword with the power from the religion that we are. And I bless this sword with that same power.
That'll work. You might want to hurry, though. The knights are lining up with broken swords.
Yep, blessed.
The battle is raging.
Blessed. Blessed. You get a blessing. You get a blessing. You get a blessing. Everyone's blessed. Don't even worry about it. If you have to ask if you're blessed, you are. Blessings all around.
Okay. I guess this was started like in the middle of the battle, so we can cut to the end of the battle.
Me elephant playing Oprah Winfreyovich.
Oprah Winfreyovich.
Okay, cut to end of battle.
Yeah, cut to end of battle. We need somebody as like the guy that's declaring that you won. We won.
We may have won this battle, but wait. Why do I hear? Oh God! There's more.
Retreat! Retreat!
But the forge, it will be lost.
I'm sorry. I'm still have no idea what's going on here.
Basically, we're all
this was kind of cobbled. We're running now, I guess.
Oh! Blessings are suspended until the retreat is over.
Wow, my scene sucks.
No, it's great.
I have no idea what's going on and what I'm supposed to be contributing. I'm really sorry.
Oh, should that be seen?
I'm putting that as a bad ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody. Okay, that's the end of Act 1. So now we do the tilt. Act 2 usually goes quicker. So, Mean Elephant. Everybody remember what dice they got. I got 2 good ones.
I've got it listed in the game room as well, in case you weren't remembering.
I got one. Wolfman always had bads.
I just gave him the other bad because he choked to death in his scene.
I got one good, one bad. Like I matched it. And Mark got. So most people got goods. So.
Okay, so in that case, we're gonna roll the dice again.
Okay.
Everybody, and you subtract your bad die from your good die. So, like Crucible, you would roll 2 dice and you would subtract the second one. Same thing with you, Mark.
So I have to have dice with me.
Well, we just roll in
using
the chat.
bot.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And then whoever has the highest and lowest gets the tilt.
What's that?
The tilt is where everything goes wrong. It tells you how everything goes.
Got it.
So I have 8. My total is 8. So Mean Elephant.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is going to be who has the largest bad gets to decide what happens.
Who has the largest good and who has the largest bad?
I had the exact same rules as you. What are the odds?
Oh my god!
Well, no, you got to subtract 1 from the other. So you have a net of 0, and then Mark has a net of -1. So it's going to be Mark, and then Mark, you get to do one of the tilt options. And then
Which are?
Mean Elephant, you're going to roll again. We're going to see who does this. Oh, so you get to do the tilt as well.
Excellent.
I think I sent you the tilt in messages somewhere. Because
I can look.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to get Mark and them. Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I sent them to you. Let me.
You
I will send them to
that Google Doc. Is it in the Google Doc?
No, it's before that.
Before the Google Doc.
Yeah, December 2, 2018.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
And the tilt works kind of the same way as picking everything. So you're going to take your rolls, and then we're going to roll the dice, and then so there's 2, there's 8.
Are you sure this is the tilt for this game, or are they all the same tilts always?
They're usually the same. They're the same tilts unless specified otherwise.
So I'm guessing that me and him spending time together didn't work out too well. Or something.
Okay, Mark, and how do I do this? Add me as a friend on here, you two, so I can send you messages.
All right, mad friend.
Okay, add friend, pending, accept. Now, you're not going to do anything with this at the moment because Mark had a lower roll than you did, but I'm sending this to you just for record-keeping purposes.
We can just send each other, like, you know, like regular shit. Like messages.
We have to add me as a friend because I'm because of my settings on here. Why did that do that?
It's just a blank page.
Yeah, I know. I sent 4 images and it. What the heck?
Blank page.
That shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be. Okay. Anyway.
Maybe I have to download it.
No, it's showing out. It's showing that for me too. All right. You know what? Never mind. I'll just tell you the tilts that are available. How's that?
All right.
Cool.
Game room. Okay. So the tilts that are available. I rolled in the main chat, didn't I?
No, you rolled in here.
In the game room?
Yeah.
I rolled 4d6. Did it go away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll roll 4d6, and those will be your available options. I'm hoping I'm remembering right, because it should be the leftover dice. 1, 1, 3, 5. Okay. The available tilts are out of control rampage, dangerous animal, perhaps metaphorical, gets loose, cold-blooded score settling, death out of the blue.
Either
pain,
one of these.
Followed by confusion. Confusion followed by pain. Somebody is not so innocent after all.
All of these apply to me and to Nikolai and Boris's situation.
The wrong guy gets busted. Love rears its ugly head. A visit from the
What raises
perhaps
its ugly
unofficial authorities. Somebody develops a conscience. Someone panics. A stranger arrives to settle a score. 2 people cross paths and everything changes. The thing you stole has been stolen. A stupid plan executed to perfection. A tiny mistake leads to ruin, and you thought it was taken care of, but it wasn't.
I think metaphorical animal.
Okay. So that'd be yours, and then me elephant, you pick one.
I think confusion followed by.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, how do I pick again?
You just pick one.
Just pick one of the ones that I listed. We're gonna keep it simple for the time being.
Confusion followed by pain, I'd recommend.
That does sound super in character for me. I'll take it.
All right, and then what was yours, Mark?
I'll go with. What was the one you said? A stranger, or something like that? Or
a stranger arrives to settle a score.
A stranger. I'll take that.
I think I know who the stranger might be.
The Tsar?
Yeah.
Because we haven't met him.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Act 2, Mean Elephant, your first scene.
All right,
So it's just me and him in the tent currently.
Well, let's see what. It doesn't have to pick up right where the last scene left off. It can be anything.
Right. It can be after. Or
Yeah.
I don't know why I want to be.
all right. Now let's go ahead and stay in the tent.
All right.
So I've kept us here for an important reason, Boris.
What do you mean? What is it?
Father always favored you because you were older, and I had too high ambitions. That's correct.
Sure.
I don't think you quite understand what I'm saying here.
No, but you've always seemed to know what you're talking about. So as long as you get it, it's fine.
Where the doors are locked, we are alone, and
I'm not interested in you in that way.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, Nikolai. No, wait, you're Boris. I don't forget anymore. No, still.
You're Nikolai. You're talking to yourself.
Well, let's just say it as sudden hammer to the face.
Yeah, no, still I'm not interested. I'm sorry.
Well, too bad. Wham! Come on, Boris. I thought you wanted to be a knight, Boris. Fight back.
Eat my sword, please.
No.
Ow! I've been through enough pain. I'm covered in burns.
No, you're only half covered in burns. Now go to sleep now.
No.
I said go to sleep! Thunk. 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 Shh. This isn't the... Just stay quiet for now. I said shut up! I will sew your mouth shut. I'll make you stay quiet. And I'm just gonna... where did you go? I just left to get spooled.
I'm never coming back! You'll never find me!
You do realize the doors are locked, right?
Okay, you've probably found me.
Get out of my bed! Get out of my bed!
Not until
Quick.
you unlock the doors!
Well, I guess the bed isn't a bad hiding place. Like, I'm just gonna lock this door and...
No, that is the opposite of what I requested.
Well, nobody's gonna be able to hear you from here. Dad made sure of that. Click! Yeah, I'm fairly certain you can't yell loud enough to make a sound.
Surprise staff!
Oh god, this one isn't deep. This isn't deep. You literally just gave me a paper cut.
Fuck! I meant to use the sword, not paper. I'm always getting those too confused.
If you're looking for a sword, it's right here.
Oh! Thank you. I wish you hadn't
stabbed it into your abdomen.
You helping me find the sword.
Yeah, but well, now it's in your abdomen, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, better ways you could have done it, but overall, I appreciate that you did me the favor.
Now let's see how much farther this sword can go.
Oh!
Like a hammer and nail. Thunk. Yeah,
Well,
I think that's...
I'm definitely dead.
Yeah, that's scene.
Yeah.
Beaten by...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's he gonna do for the next scene?
I was hoping for a triumphant return. That's why I tried to stab you, but you would not let me. Kept pulling that
I made
card.
Well,
I got...
I think that's a...
Yeah. I'm just gonna say he's not dead, he's just very, very unconscious.
I'm gonna call that a bad ending.
Yeah, really bad. I just murdered somebody.
Okay, my scene is I'm coming back from the forge, and I want to check on my kids in the bedroom, make sure that they're sleeping okay.
And I have to, oh god, I have to do like some like
horror/sitcom trope.
Yeah, like but he's been stabbed horribly in the chest, like and beaten within an inch of his life. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Well, I mean, you're a fuck up at the fort, so perhaps.
All right, ready?
Ready?
Action.
Well, that was a good wash off. I haven't done that in a while. Now he's back already.
Nikolai, that was a very impressive forge you guys have out there.
Yeah, like it was made for wartime, so it was made to make stuff quickly.
I'm going to go check on your brother. He had a very trying day.
Yeah, well, he's asleep. Very asleep, and like he is rather thoroughly unconscious due to the fact that, he's just
Well, I have to change the rags on his wounds.
No, I took care of that. I took care of that.
Nikolai, you are very, but I know that you are very terrible at setting wounds. I will go double check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, don't worry about that.
Nikolai, he is my son. I am his father. It's my job.
And I am his brother. And you're out in the market quite a bit.
He doesn't get severely burned like that. I have to go to the wound.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Don't worry. It's nothing's bad.
This key. Wonder why he locked it.
Oh,
Creed. Nikolai, get the police.
Oh God, who killed him?
Get the Okrana.
Somebody. I'll go get the guard.
Boris, my son, what's happened?
He's gone, Father.
He still has a pulse.
No.
He still has a pulse. Boris!
He's survived.
I will keep you awake. Boris! What happened? Why are you stabbed?
My sword! Oh!
Don't move. Just tilt your head. Don't make the wound any deeper. If you must cough, tilt your head.
Call you right back.
Get to the police.
Right then. Sorry.
Boris, who did this?
He's delirious from blood loss. If he wasn't delirious enough already.
My brother did this to me!
Okay, I'm back. What
I could not do such a thing to my brother. I tried to defend him when
With
when
my
he tried
own
to.
sword, no less!
I did not do this.
Saya, Nikolai, if you say someone was here and attacked him and you defended him, I believe you.
Thank you.
My dying wish was to look super cool with my sword!
Boriska, we will get you the help you need. Why are you not getting the police?
I'm going now. I wanted to have a couple moments with my brother. I'll go now.
It's okay, Nikolai. I mean, Boris.
I get that a lot.
It's too late for this crap. Stay with me, my son. Look me in the eyes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Did your brother do this?
Yes.
He has defied me for the last time.
I believe he's going.
I pulled the
insane for lack
sword.
of blood.
I pulled the sword.
I got the police. Sorry, I was away for a minute.
Police, arrest my son.
What? I did not do this.
Would your brother lie to me, boy?
Would I lie to you? I'm not insane.
Not you.
You think you're clever. You are not clever enough to get out of this.
I do not know what you mean. This is obviously not the work of an artisan. The hammer blows are too short. I would not kill a man like this if I would to kill him.
The hammer blows! Oh!
Yes, here, sir. Here's some water for him.
Yes, here. Boriska, take the water.
I did not do this.
How can I disbelieve my son? But how could I disbelieve my other son? Maybe, perhaps there was a struggle and you hit him by accident. Yes, that must be what happened. Police, we must find the killer of my son.
Yes.
He's
Remember
still alive,
the confusion. He's almost gone.
I will apply pressure to the wound. Nikolai, help the police.
Right.
And scene.
Yeah, things aren't going too well.
Okay, so,
my scene's practically just going to be after the police arrive. They haven't found anything. And you know that whole animal being unleashed thing?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be unleashed on both Boris and the father.
Is this animal a pagan deity?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just say that Boris is required for this.
Oh no. Well, me elephant, if it's any consolation, something in mind for my second scene that involves you. So
yeah, like you're not gonna be dead. You're just gonna be sort of trapped in the furnace, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant, but
yeah, but still, you could work with that.
You could. Anyone could work with anything at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you need a Goomba for the police?
Yeah, I'll need Mark as a Goomba for the police.
Okay.
I swore the servant to secrecy.
I'm an officer.
Yeah. Well, officer, I'm sorry that you couldn't find anything.
Yes, it's almost as if some invisible person destroyed.
Well, he was
escaped without a trace.
He was quicker than the wind and just fast and struck as lightning does in the middle of a storm. I wouldn't. The way that he used the sword of my brother, disgraceful.
Yes, very, very.
Well, I do believe that you should be off. I should tend to my brother.
Yes.
I will report it if anything happens in the morning.
All right then, sir.
Good day.
Good day.
God, what have you gotten yourself into, Nikolai? There's going to be no place in the glory for you.
Sire Nikolai, the forge is almost ready. The deity is waiting on the other side.
Thank you. Father's asleep, correct?
Yes, the water in both your father's and your brother's drink will put them to sleep for a good few hours.
Well then, Boris, if you can hear this, it looks like you're gonna finally go through with all the mistakes. Goodbye. And now we wait. Crackling, burning, the crown. The crown is the important bit. It's starting. the rumbling, the sound of thunders. Perfect. Oh, a crucible king. Perfect.
Certainly, sir. The ring, the insignia.
Right.
Before it cools.
Right. Wear this. It should keep it from fully cooling. Now, off with you. We have a forge to see to. Cut to next morning. Father! What?
Oh, I was going to say, is that scene?
I'm going to say that's scene, and basically for a bit of context, we're using Boris's body to house some sort of like ancient forge deity.
Right. It's great.
So
Wonderful.
that's good for you, right?
Good for us, I think.
Kind of good for you because now you're gonna be really cool.
Okay, Mark, your scene.
Okay. Let's see.
We will be escorting the crucible to the forge, and feel free to talk like elephant, like you can do like a somewhat more serious tone for this one.
Right.
I really like being comic relief. It's fun.
Yeah, you could still have some of that being like, a really old god. Yeah, considering that you have like some, like you have a king complex.
Right. He has a god complex.
So, can we begin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where were we gonna be at? Well, I guess we're in the woods escorting it to the...
So, I'm playing this god for this, is what
you're
saying?
playing King Crucible, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, you're a giant walking embodiment a forge fire.
Ah, okay.
Come now. Should be fine. Are we starting?
The weather does not seem to fare well.
We do have a forge that can sustain you. Its fires are hot enough. We used it to sacrifice small coins to you.
Hello, it is I.
Wait, you've already made your introduction. You don't have to introduce.
I don't know. I really like the way my voice sounds when I.
Yeah. Yes, we get that, Mr. King Crucible, but
Look
we
how
do not.
big and important I am. It is I.
King Crucible.
King Crucible. Yes, you do not have to. You do not have to introduce yourself to every avian that flies, but we will need you for something later.
What do you require of me? What do you request of me? I make the decisions around here.
Fine. We request that you murder the palace.
Murder the whole palace. Destroy the palace.
And why would I do that?
You can turn it into a giant
forge. For the honor of our
forge. And you can turn it into a giant forge when you're done. And
I can turn into a giant forge whenever I want.
No, like you're just literally a bunch of. You could do whatever you want to the bodies. How does that sound?
You don't seem to understand, King Crucible.
You seem
the Crucible you in-house is impressed with my insignia.
And
I have decision power over you.
Trust me. I've seen it work.
Alright. It will be done.
But still, rest for now. We will be feeding you materials throughout the night.
Stop telling me what to do. I'm the god here. I'll rest when I damn well want to.
Here's a bit of Here's a bit of iron for you.
Will rest.
Still, it is very nice to finally meet somebody who understands person.
He does have quite of a god complex, doesn't he?
I heard that.
Even with my
even for
still
other
use
gods.
himself.
I say.
We're not insulting you, we're just making observations.
Quite right. We're simply making observations.
You know, I have connections.
We
Just wait and see
know.
how your harvest turns out. You'll think twice then, won't you?
What harvest?
Tighten the
Not
ring.
farmers.
Tighten the ring. Now.
Yes, sir. But yes, sir. There's no real noise for tightening a ring. Come on.
Yeah, just. And yeah, this is about where I would start to. Crap. Quick, get into the forge. Well,
That was supposed to be the sound of the ring tightening.
oh.
Okay.
Thought that was like a door opening or something.
Oh no, that
It's
was
really
like
weird a door opening though, because we're out in my
Secret forge.
insignificant forge, so in
no, that's the
forest.
ring tightening and then starting to break the
Right.
bones.
Right. Okay.
Well then, your mortal flesh can only take you so. So,
Can only take you so far.
will you go, or will you not? Now
We
then,
really have no choice over this. All we have to do is sit here and wait. You will be the one who is broken, not us.
you may break an army on your own, but without us, you couldn't even break a sweat.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, that's really good.
Now, I would suggest getting into the forge and resting up.
This isn't over.
Oh, trust me. This is just the beginning of a very interesting relationship.
I was
Scene?
speaking of the argument, and you were speaking of the future.
Yeah.
Is that scene?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
seen.
I like how.
Can I just compliment Mean Elephant on being this elder god, really petulant and
Yeah, like seriously, that was great.
it's
Yeah,
like
good
an
job.
elder god personality of a teenager. I just love it.
Don't tell me what to do.
I love it.
Yeah, by the way, that's like I'm basing this kind of off of a video game, and that's kind of how acts. He acts exactly.
I like how my character was kind of like a, just a manservant. He was smart, but he wouldn't ever.
Yeah, because my character literally murdered somebody.
Now, literally, the only person I have respect for is you. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, Mean Elephant.
Yeah.
Your scene.
Wait, we didn't do your scene.
Well, I go after Mean Elephant.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we've each done one scene for Act 2.
Yeah, okay,
You
so
have?
one more scene.
Yep. I can read off the dice if you'd like.
Yeah, so it's another scene, and in this case, you're going to be probably playing King Crucible or Boris stuck within him.
Yeah.
So, what's happening?
You could be arguing with yourself.
Damn. I don't know.
Yeah, this is getting surprisingly emotional.
Fiasco can do that.
Because I don't know where I'm going with this, if I'm being honest.
Well, it's Fiasco. Mind if I make a suggestion?
Go for it.
You decide you're not going to go plan.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, like instead of like, killing people, you just kind of stack them up in a room.
Right. Though you deciding much more than that would matter. Like if you want to just.
So this is me trying to make my escape under the cover of darkness.
Well, that'll be good.
With the light of the
I'm
forge.
acknowledging that I'm very noticeable.
Yeah,
And you do
considering you're
realize
literally
if I-
just on fire.
Yeah, like I'm literally flame in the night.
Yeah.
If anything,
And on top of that,
this is a disadvantage.
If your flame in the night wakes me up, I've got the signet ring on. So I could put you back in the fire by myself if I wanted to.
Okay.
And
Ready
if you wake Mufasa up, he's gonna see his son on fire wearing a crown of flames.
I wonder, do you think it'd be possible for me to separate myself? Is that Is that something I can do?
Yeah.
Because then I can have a scene with me and me in it, and that's going to be my favorite.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be just nice to
Arguing
see.
with yourself.
Here's the thing. That's the plan. Alright,
Got it.
you guys can join if you see fit, but currently it's just the two of me in here.
It's just the two of me.
Is a great line.
Yes.
Me and me, we're working together so well.
Action.
They think they can tell me what to do. I am a god. I am the most important. Nobody is my boss. I'm done with this. What's going on? Oh boy, this is awkward. Okay, so hear me out. You should go. This things aren't going to go well for either of us, probably. I say just fucking run for it. Oh, is this about my brother? It's about your brother. It's definitely about your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Quiet! Right? You're surrounded by fire. The last thing you want to do is be screaming. Yes? Shut up! Okay, here I go. Shut up! Here I go! Just gotta open the door. I can see what you do.
Are you okay? What was that?
Okay, so be quiet on this one.
What is happening out? What the hell is that? Whatever. Both of them are running. Whatever. Whatever. He's probably not going to do anything.
Scene, I guess. Did I successfully make it out? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, like you just sprinted towards like eradication, which just might as well be the cat.
I'm sorry.
That was just perfect.
Because I thought you fell out of your chair.
No, I was making sound effects.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, of him just like walking out of the forge.
That's a good ending. Okay, so my scene. I'm going to be arrested.
The Tsar shows up.
Yes, the Tsar has a score to settle with me, and I am arrested in the middle of the night.
Ooh. Hopefully,
Because-
this is the right
But I was recently woken up.
Well, you guys
I'm
are at
still
the
asleep.
forge at my house, and the dead
We're both at the forge.
Wolfman, God's Bleed, or whatever his name was, had papers in his possession indicating treachery and my plan for it, so he's going to arrest me. I need the Tsar. Who's going to be the Tsar?
Well, I think Elephant should do it because, like,
Yeah.
we don't give him. We haven't given him enough roles.
Well, I
Yeah.
wanted me
We've
to
only given him
I
4.
felt bad because this whole fiasco has been basically dragging Boris around. So I want him to have a glory.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And action.
All right, guards. We found him. Arrest this man.
What?
Wait, what's happening?
What is going on?
You know what's happening. For your
I have to get-
crimes,
I have to get out of here.
to
You're at the
jail with
forge.
you.
Crucible, we're not there.
No, like, I'm sorry. Like,
We're at the forge.
yes,
He's at home.
Get
I was
out
gonna
of here,
jump out.
both of you. Back to the locations you're supposed to be.
I just jumped out of the
Disembodied voices, cease at once.
What is going on?
I
Am
think
I-
you know damn well what's going on.
I really don't. I just woke up.
I really don't. I swear. I don't.
We have been after you for, I'd say, probably hours. But we found you made the one fatal mistake of staying here in the house that you live in the bed that you sleep in.
Well, where else am I going to stay?
By not changing your schedule in any way at all, you've made it far too easy for us to find you. And now we've tracked you down.
I'm still confused. You've tracked me down for what? Do you want to commission an armor?
No.
Well, then what?
The sire is trying to tell you that you're under arrest for an act of treason.
Oh,
against
treason.
the
I
crown.
couldn't remember the word. I was thinking season, but that wasn't it. Yes, treason. You have betrayed the kingdom, and as such, you will have to go before the judge, who also is me.
And I'm
Conspiring against the king is a hangable offense.
Oh, yes, I'm being told conspiring against the king is a hangable offense, so that's... Ooh, that's rough.
If you have to be told that that's a crime, then what good of a Tsar are you?
Look, it's been a rough time. I've been up all night looking for you. I really wish we had started at your house and maybe expanded the search from there, but here we are. We really
Instead of
did
starting
not
from
think
your
we
back-
would find you here.
Then you are incompetent, unfit for the throne.
Okay, cool. Tell it to the judge, who I reiterate is myself. Guards, take him away.
Your Honor, the Tsar is incompetent and unfit for the throne.
And see.
this is ridiculous. Okay,
It
my scene is that we wake up, we notice King Crucible's gone, we head to the palace, and it is just everything is on fire. Everything, even the water is on fire.
Got it.
All right.
So we're actually happy with this then, aren't we?
Yeah, well, at the same time, the people who are running around are also on fire. like everyone and nearly everything is on fire. That's not too good.
Well, you and I are happy about this.
A bit, but
But the king is gone.
Yeah, the king is gone,
Right.
and my father is gone.
Right.
So,
Okay.
are you ready to start the day, King? Where did he go?
The signet ring tells me he's at the palace. Maybe he started early. Saw our side of it.
Bring the bitter black salt. Might need to punish him.
Right.
So, the methodology of his has always been burning things. So everything's on fire.
Right. There's flames literally everywhere.
I mean, I think even the water is on fire.
Right. I believe that flame ball up at the top of the castle might be him.
Hello, Crucible. Are you up there? Guess that fireball's not him.
Crucible, answer.
No!
Tighten the ring.
No!
Somebody shut that rooster up! The palace is burning!
Father! Father, where are you? Father!
I'm being hanged, my son!
How are you? Yep. Father! Father!
Enough out of you!
Ah, dear king.
Father!
I suggest you set that hangman to
free.
rest. The hangman, the guy that's going to set off the spring that will hang your father, is what I'm saying here. Set him to rest, as in don't have him do it.
Please, he's not guilty of anything.
I
don't
say
care.
that he is.
I'm
He's had a
I don't
fair
care what
trial
you
under
say,
me,
that's
a man whom he hates.
the one who was
See that
conspiring with the
fireball up
guard.
there?
Ah, I see. Hang them both.
What?
I
Crucible!
believe you're not listening to me properly, dear king. That fireball up there is under my command.
And he's under my...
Hang the lot of them. More nooses all around. This job is easy.
Take this, you son of a... Remember the stud gloves from earlier? I'm gonna punch him. Whap!
Oh!
Die, you stupid! No good. Motherfucking excuse for a king.
Crucible. Crucible, answer me, you incompetent.
You incompetent ruler.
Ask nicely.
Would you please tear this man to shreds?
I'll tear you to shreds. Ah!
Crucible.
Ah!
And I do believe that you forget that, as I have given patronage to you, you cannot harm me.
That was more of a soft rule. I'm pretty sure I can do whatever I want.
You cannot do anything against my direct orders. Crucible. Destroy the king.
This would be a good time for Boris to show up.
Oh.
Yeah, just like, but I don't want...
Quick! I won't!
You have to.
Wait, that wasn't Crucible talking.
Look
That
behind you!
was... Boris! Boris! How are you still alive in him?
Nobody knows.
Boris, you nincompoop.
I don't know how to convey this other than just saying it. Boris is now charging at you with a sword.
I do not move. I do not move. Whop.
What is going on? Yes, I have the same question.
Well, yeah, just you do realize that you're connected to King Crucible via, like, physically, so you can't do anything to me either. If you would stop swinging.
I'll never stop swinging.
Fine. Then at least cut this man up. Like, I just sort of hold up the leg, like, of the Tsar.
No! Do not cut me up! Cut them up!
Borisa, give the Tsar the sword so he can stab Nikolai and the manservant.
Here you go! Oh! Thank you! Oh!
Jesus! A little bit stronger than Nikolai. Oh, does anyone else feel a bit woozy? Perhaps it's all the fire.
Should that be the scene, and then we continue this with Mark?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
I
I
put
literally.
that down to the bad ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got stabbed. This is the last one, and I'm probably dead.
Perfect.
Okay, Mark. I assume we're continuing
the scene, and yeah. So yeah.
Action.
Boris,
Jesus.
you really suck with that sword. I really regret giving it to you.
Yeah, well, still, a sword has its purpose. And its purpose is to kill.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I'm vaguely delirious from the bloodlust.
Oh, yeah, no, that'll happen.
Now, let me just rest here for a minute. I think
Rest, dear squire.
I do believe that I can put the title of Reshape into the there.
Crucible. Crucible, answer me.
I think he's gone. I think he's separated entirely.
Right then. I'll do it myself. I'm lighting a fire in the forge, by the way.
Oh, no, don't do that. I feel like Crucible was pretty clear he did not enjoy this kind of thing.
Well, if Crucible's not here, then he won't matter, will it? And that won't matter.
Wait.
Will it?
You're using my body, aren't you?
Yes. I'm imprinting your hand with my signet.
Gross.
Ring.
I see.
Hey, will you stop
Crucible?
that? Knock it off.
No, not you, Crucible. The new Crucible.
Right, me. Now then. I believe me and Nikolai are one and the same now.
Precisely.
Hey, remember when you were in me and
Now
you were all
has-
like, hey, let's not do this evil shit?
I believe that
It doesn't
was
matter.
I believe
The
that was
insignia
your.
imprinted in his hand gives him the power over me.
I do believe that was your personality, not mine.
Precisely.
Burn! Enter my flame and become one with the smoke.
Yeah, no, I've done that enough, thanks.
Ah!
That's happened to me so many times. I'm just like kind of sick of being burned. I'm gonna try. Shit. Never mind.
Wait. What's this in my... Ah! Get it away from me! That vanishing cloth.
Ugh.
Ah, yes, my handkerchief.
Oh God, it's them. I am just going to... You know what? Fires, young and old, in this castle of oh so bold, strike upon them now.
I don't know what's going on, but he seems to not like this cloth,
Like
so
fire,
I'm gonna grab it and throw it
fire
at him.
surrounds it. Ah!
Come here! That's right! I got it!
The fire should get you first.
Oh, that's okay! I basically can't feel anything anymore. My life has been long and miserable. I'm willing to die.
I am being
Nikolai.
extinguished. What? I'm back.
Nikolai.
Yes. Yes.
What level of conscience would you say you have?
Oh. I'd say I'm back. Considering Crucible's gone. Oh, and I still have
Yes, it should
this.
have completely healed you.
Yes, and I still have this hammer. Getting back here, Boris.
Should that be seen?
No, not yet. This is the last scene, so I'm going to end this thing.
Yeah,
Dear Crucible, I apologize for this
we do.
intrudence into your family matters, but drawing a knife, I must free myself from my superior
It's
who's
fine.
holding me back.
Oh, don't worry. I will just make myself scarce.
Remember, this is my need at the beginning of the game. So Mufasa, I'm about to stab you, in other words.
Well, I can't move. I cannot move, seeing as bound by the neck.
Precisely.
The flames. I think that we've truly made something, didn't we?
Yes, Nikolai. Too bad you won't be here to see it.
It's fair. But as a parting gift, I'll give you something important. My name. Well done, Nikolai. Well done. Now, if you may do the honors.
End scene? Is that what
Yeah.
you're asking for?
Yeah, just stab me.
Scene.
Okay.
That was
Now we do
fucking...
the after. Normally we would roll this, but because this has gone on for so long, I think we should just do it.
Yeah, and I think this is like a very satisfying conclusion.
Yeah. So me and Elephant.
I put that as a good because it seems like he's the only one who survives. Mark is.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
What should we title this?
Well, I was just gonna put it on TV tropes as, wait for it, the Mongols.
Well, maybe you can give a subtitle of, wait for it, The Mongols, The Tale of King Crucible or something.
The Tale of the Lowly Squire.
Yes, that works. No, like the tale of a forge gone wrong.
Oh man, I didn't even see Danny in the chat room. I've got the Twitch dashboard up, but I wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah. He's listening in. So hi, Dan. I love how this I mean, like with Wolfman coming in, and it basically went. It just took on a life of its own midway through the second scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, we should do this more often. I wish we hadn't stopped.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it's a
but
bit of a
just-
longer game and some investment to get put up, but the dividends are glorious.
Yeah, this is probably the greatest thing.
So, you want to start the aftermath, me elephant?
All right, sure.
So how does this work?
Well, you're about to see.
No, actually, how does this work? It's been quite a while.
Oh, so you just do like a short 1 or 2 sentences. This is my character doing X for every die that you have, and it's whether it's bad or good.
Gotcha. Let me switch back to the. Okay, so I'll start. I'll just do it in the order, I guess, that it is in the game room. Elephant,
Okay.
Mufasa, Crucible, Mark.
Yeah.
So the Tsar definitely died. But the good news is, because I play more than one character, so it's good news as well. And that is Boris successfully fled his brothers and wasn't caught.
That's
I'm not
good.
his brother.
Happy ending for Boris.
Well, that's true. I guess his brother's dead, but this is good news for Boris still.
Right.
Okay, this is my character. He's dead.
Your character, you've got
The
two
father.
bad, so he's dead.
Yeah.
And his son
I was-
died. And,
Literally, his life went to shit because
yeah.
the Emperor ordered a sword.
Right. He literally has no life.
I was gonna say
Oh,
for
that
the
is the
second one that,
perfect name for this. The Emperor ordered a sword.
I was going to say for my second black die that his lands and everything was stripped from his estate. You know, all his possessions were confiscated, blah, blah, blah. His remaining family was cast out, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, Crucible.
Nikolai, after being stabbed, woke up in the Mallory, where he met with King Crimson. Not King Crimson, King Crucible. And then he went to work upon one of the many, many swords to be made.
He met with King Crimson and became the 21st century schizoid man.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of JoJo's.
He was seeing red. He had to eat lark's tongues and aspic.
All right, I think that sums up my character.
Confusion will be his epitaph.
I think his epitaph will be fire.
Oh, that was a King Crimson reference.
I know, but still.
Oh.
I know. I listen to King Crimson. So.
Okay. Synopsis of my character. I had, a good and a bad, right?
No, you had 2 bad, Mark.
Wait, how do you have
Right.
2 bad?
Oh, 2 good. He has 2 good.
No, I have 2 good, yeah.
Yeah, so he lived and he accomplished exactly what.
Well, I lived and I accomplished not only what I wanted, but also technically I became the king. So I had unlimited resources for my forging.
Perhaps he
I
saw
got
an old
everything I
friend.
wanted.
Perhaps he saw an old friend eventually.
Yeah,
All
you in the
right,
fire
is
every
that
time I
it? Did we
started.
do it?
Yeah,
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
fucking great.
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
Well, that's good, because it is going on over 3 hours now.
Oh,
This is one of
come
the
on.
longest episodes we've done in a while.
It was a fun one, though.
Yeah. Don't forget, we do Sundays with something every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Sundays with something at 6. We also do regular Whose Line Is It Anyway style games. Just, normal stuff. at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. You can watch us live as we do them on on the homepage of who'sline.club, as well as archives of every game we've ever played beforehand. We're coming close to 50 episodes archived. This is incredible. And of course, the link to join in on Discord is also available on who'sline.club. Anything else you guys want to say?
Narf.
Thank you. All right.